What up, world? Back again. It is the tag team of two, Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Vic XL.
And your boy Chief.
And y'all know what you are about to witness. You're about to bear witness to Country Rap Report. And what we do here on the Country Rap Report is we give you exclusive artist interviews with some of the hottest movers and shakers in the genre of country rap. We also give you good, dope dialogue and conversation with myself and my guy, Chief. And last but not least, we give you our opinion, our reactions, our reviews, our expertise on some of the best and worst videos in the genre of country rap. Now, before any of you people say it, Vic, Chief, that person you review ain't country rap. Every now and then we will introduce or expose you to an artist that we feel like might benefit from the love and support of this genre of country rap. So if you ever feel like we don't know what we're talking about, maybe we do. But guess what? You can always get in the comments and ask us. Ask us, hey, do y'all know he's not country rap? Or why did y'all review that person? And we will kindly respond to you. All right, each and every one, salute to you if you are a first or last time viewer. We love your support. So if you're watching for the first time, thank you. If you're watching for the last time, thank you too. Matter of fact, on your way out the door, hit that like button. And speaking of like button, 4 things we need you to do before we put our thing down. Number 1, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Number 2, hit that like button. Number 3, comment. If you miss our live chats, our live premieres every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you watch the playback, get in the comments area. Let us know what you feel. And number 3, sharing is caring. If you like the content, share with someone who needs to know about the genre. Share with someone who you think would appreciate the genre. Share with the artists who don't know we exist, but sharing is caring, okay? Now, something I never say, but I'm gonna say today, y'all make sure we have an actual Facebook group and page for Country Rap Report. Make sure you go sub up to the group and make sure you check out the page, okay? All right. And also, something else I don't say.
Hey, that's every Spotify video, too.
Huh?
The Spotify too.
Yeah, well, I was gonna talk about that at the end.
Okay.
But this, you know what? But let's talk about the Spotify real quick. Let me say this, then we're gonna talk about Spotify. Every single video that me and Chief review, if you want to just throw it on and watch it, there is a playlist called Country Rap Tunes Season 3. That's every video up until this episode me and Chief have reviewed. But you can go to Season 1 and Season 2. Every video that's ever been reviewed on the Country Rap Report is in a playlist called Country Rap Tunes Season 1, Country Rap Tunes Season 2, Country Rap Tunes Season 3. I make them go along with the show. Like, this is Country Rap Report Podcast Season 1 and Country Rap Tunes Season, this is Country Rap Report Podcast Season 3 and Country Rap Tunes Season 3 are the videos to everything me and Chief have reviewed in Season 3. So it's really, really dope because as the list grows, you can just throw that thing on and it might run about 3 or 4 hours.
Let it play. Let it play.
Okay, now speaking of letting it play, there is a playlist on Spotify called Country Rap Report Playlist. If you go to Spotify and you type in Country Rap Playlist, we are ranked number 2 in the genre of country rap playlists.
Ooh, okay? Nasty.
So please subscribe to the playlist and hit that like, all right? And I'm doing we add songs off each episode, maybe not. But I also just update the playlist every 30 days. I pull some in, take some out, okay? All right. I think the playlist is pretty dope. You can throw that thing on, let it rock out too. It's about 2.5 hours, 3 hours of good music. All right. You ready to get into it, Chief?
Emma, let's go.
I think we're going to disagree already.
Yes, a lot.
All right.
It sounds.
First video of this episode is by Shotgun Shane. And the name of this song and video is Rowdy. It was directed by Zoo. Okay. Shout out to Zoo. I'm gonna let you start, Chief.
You sure?
Would you like to start?
Yeah, you go ahead and say what you gotta say. Because
Okay.
I might be a little longer than you.
Okay. All right. Let me start out by saying, first of all, I think it's a very, very clean video. I think they really, really utilize a very, very small, compact area, but created about 4 or 5 scenes. There's a scene of Shotgun Shane doing his thing in front of a woodshed. There's like a party scene where he's sitting in the chair playing his guitar. He's sitting in his chair playing his guitar with his family, friends rocking behind him. There's a like what I call a travel scene of a couple ATVs, motorcycles, and trucks riding down the street in caravan style, and then we see those vehicles parked and Shane's actually rocking in front of them. And then there's a scene of Shane just sitting in a cool chair in the front yard, and I think maybe his daughter comes and sits in his lap. And there's just multiple scenes, not multiple scenes, but there's like a cast of characters too that seem like family and friends. Like they just decided to have a cool out day. And I thought that was really, really cool. All right, so I'm going to say this about the song. And then there's a scene of Shotgun Shane walking through the woods with the shotgun on him, which I thought is cool, considering his name is Shotgun Shane. And he's walking through the hood like he's walking through the woods like he's deer hunting in his fresh white tee and his camos. All right, what else I got?
Mr. Davy Crockett.
Mr. Davy Crockett. All he needed was the what was the old hat that the fat boys used to wear, like
with the raccoon tail hanging
yeah,
off.
Yeah. It'd have been dope if you had had that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the song for me, because I know Chief is gonna break down these bars. Shotgun Shane, on this song, because Shotgun Shane is known for using quite a bit of auto-tune, which I actually like. Matter of fact, I credit Shotgun Shane as being one of the first country rap artists to utilize auto-tune. Well, this song, he moves away from the auto-tune, and he still continues with his what I call sing rap style, because it's more of a singy rap thing as opposed to bar. So I actually really, really like the melody that he's got going, that little melody, the cadence that he's got going. I'm really, really cool with that. The song gives me like I don't want to say a club feel, but like a little just, little kick it type vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of got a little dance vibe to it. One thing in this song that might agitate some people, but I thought it was cool, he tends to repeat himself at the end of lines. At the end of almost every bar, well, at the end of almost about every 4 bars, he might say, Shane, rockin', club, jockin'. And those are not the words he say, but he tends to repeat himself at the end of stanzas. That's what those are, not the end of each line, but the end of each stanza, he has like a little repeat. Groovin', Shane, Shotgun Shane. That there, the first 3 times was cool with me, but hearing it throughout the song, I was like, Shane, I don't know about that. But by the end of the song, the second time I watched the video, I actually respected it. So the first time I watched, I'm like, but the second time I was like, okay, I see where he's trying to go with this. He's just going in a different pocket and being creative. Chief, stop looking that way. All right. I also thought the beat was pretty cool. I would have appreciated the beat a little more if that bass had a hit just a little bit more. But I actually like the beat. I'm a bass heavy guy. So if it had a little more boom, boom, I would have appreciated that more. And you know me, I always try to pull out at least one bar because I know you're going to pull them all out. My favorite line of the record was, have you ever seen a redneck get coochie in a Bass Pro hat, with a mullet in the back?
Did he say coochie or did he? I couldn't tell. I listened to that part.
I listened to it 7 times.
Like coochie. It sounded like Gucci. It's like I was like trying to figure it out. So I wrote down Gucci.
I wrote down coochie. But it's funny that you say that because I rewinded that about 5 times myself. And so to me, it was doper if he said, "Have you ever seen a redneck get coochie in a Bass Pro hat with a mullet to the back?" So I'm assuming he's, yeah, a little mullet.
Letting it, flicking it and shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with coochie. Shotgun Shane, I know you watch the show. Get in the comments there and let us know. Did you say Gucci, Coochie, Poochie, Woochie, whatever? Which chi did you say, Shotgun Shane? Which chi did you say? All right, the floor is yours, Bar God. I think I need to.
All right, you mentioned that he watches the show. Shotgun Shane watches the show.
He watches the show. He's a member of the Facebook group and subscribe to the Instagram.
Brother, you're gonna need thick skin for this. I'm talking about shark skin thick. I'm talking about alligator skin thick.
Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on. Time out. Let me make sure I've said everything that I want to say. Because okay, cool. Go.
Before I dive into this, I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
Is it okay if I be me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's what the people who are in this chat every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday respect. Yes, we're going to lose some. But I know, you know, the people in this chat know that none of the things that we say are done with malicious intent. And these are only our opinions.
That's a fact. So none of this is going to be malicious. I'm going to try to keep it away from malicious, but it's going to be harsh. Because there's a lot to this that is just unacceptable. Highly unacceptable.
Okay.
All right. So this is how we're going to start it. All right. So the song starts off with a verse. It's called Rowdy, right? You would expect it to be rowdy. It's not
Actually,
rowdy.
I'm sorry. I got that wrote down. I expect it to be kind of like we talked about the 6 Below video.
That's what it sounds like. You know, that's what, when you read it, you rowdy, you know what everybody know rowdy is. You going crazy. That wasn't this. It was a bad song title choice.
Maybe the people needed more energy. How about that? Or you felt like the song wasn't rowdy in itself?
I thought the whole song was bad.
Okay.
Like, not like Michael Jackson bad. Like, terrible bad. It's bad. All right, so check me out. I'm going to try not to be mean to this guy. Okay. I was just telling my wife I'm trying not to be mean. All right. But check this out. So we jump into the verse. So there is some stuff that I do like about it. So it's not all bad, but it's mostly bad. All right. So he starts off by saying, "I'm going to hunt and fish when I want to. I got a rifle on my back like I'm Davy." So I already knew he was talking about Davy Crockett with the rifle on the back. So I was like, okay, that's fire. That's a bar. I didn't like the flow at all. The flow was bad. The harmonizing or the sing portions, which was pretty much the whole song, it just sounded weird to me, man. Like, I think his voice on record is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Then he says something, and then he goes, "I'm going fast in a 2-lane road like I'm going fast in a 2-lane road. I'm like Luke Duke, or I'm Luke Duke." So I didn't know what he was talking about at first, so I had to look up who Luke Duke was. I assumed it was a bar, right? So when I looked it up, I said, "Oh, Dukes of Hazzard." Okay. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have caught that because I've seen it. You know, I've seen it here and there. I never watched full episodes. So I've known about Dukes of Hazzard. I've seen some pieces here and there, but I just never watched the show. So I didn't know any of the characters. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a bar. It's a light bar, but that's a bar. Then he goes, I didn't know. Then he goes, preaching to the choir. All I want to do is get higher. he didn't say higher, he didn't say it like that, but he said, preach it to the choir. All I want to do is get higher, roll it up and take a puff. Now it's got me high as fuck. Then proceeds to repeat that last part 3 additional times. He does it multiple times throughout the song, y'all. Okay, so he goes, now it's got me high as fuck. 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 All right. That's one time he said it plus the 3 additional times. Okay. I don't like that. He says, I feel 100 feet tall and bulletproof. And hell no, I ain't trying to come down. That's not really, I mean, that's supposed to be a bar, but I just.
He's high.
I don't like it.
He's high. He don't want to come down.
I understand the bar, but I just think it was not good. I don't think it was a good bar. It's a light bar, but it wasn't a good bar. I didn't like it. And I think it also had to do with how he said it. How he says things in the song really, really threw it off for me. Like, I was struggling to get through this. It was hard. It was difficult. Then he goes, all I want is big trucks, big racks, big and he says something else, but he says, all I want is big trucks, big racks, big trucks, big wheels. Bruh, what was that? Big wheels. He used the whole line just to say big wheels.
He want really, really big, large wheels.
Yeah, apparently 4 times over. 4 times bigger than what they should be.
That's them 42s.
Nah, it was bad. It sound bad when he said it. Then he goes, turn the music up real loud and everybody get down. I'm trying to point, I was trying to write stuff out. Like, if I had to say, all right, just write out bars, I would have just been freestyling what I'm saying to you, because I wouldn't have wrote anything down. But I'm trying to analyze the song, right? So, no, don't turn the music up real loud.
No, real loud.
Real loud. Don't do that. Turn it down real low. And late, motherfuckers gotta go to bed, man. We gotta get up and work in the morning. Everybody got time for that. Turn that shit down. We go to sleep, bro. Oh my God. It frustrated me so bad, bro, because you would think this guy's a beginner. He's not a novice.
He probably has 10, 15 albums.
Bro, what is that? I don't know, man. It's bad. That's all right. So then he goes, get saddled up, because it's about to go down. All right. Saddled up, I guess up and then down was the bar, I guess. But get saddled up because it's about to go down. So if you're saddling up and it's about to go down, you're just gonna get right back off, ain't you? I'm trying to make sense. I don't know. I don't get it. It's not good. It wasn't a good bar. Drink it up so we can get another round. Okay, I fucks with that. So he goes, back it up in this honky tonk. She got a booty, a badunkadunk. What the fuck was that? What was? Oh my God. This man, this grown adult, says out his mouth, this grown ass man, bruh, I'm highly upset about this. This is not. Back it up in this honky tonk. That's cool with me. I don't care about that. That's cool. She got a booty, a badunkadunk. That's what this man said.
You don't know what a badunkadunk is?
I know exactly what a badunkadunk is.
And that's a booty.
Rocking everywhere. I get it. But it's terrible. It's horrible. Don't say badunkadunk. I haven't heard that term in 17 years, probably. I don't know, something like that. Don't say that, bro. That's okay. Here's another one. I'm a bar guy. So if the bar doesn't make sense, I'm gonna point it out. All right. Then he goes, when there's a party in the sticks, we all get lit and start turning up a bottle of fifth. So is it a bottle of fifth, or is the fifth the bottle? It's a bottle of whatever's in the fifth.
Maybe he didn't say of, maybe he said or.
No, I don't believe. I went back multiple times. Some stuff I couldn't tell what he said. That I could tell what he said. It was not or. He said turn up a bottle of fifth. There's no such thing as a bottle of fifth.
He could be, hold on,
called a bottle of whiskey in a fifth, but there's no such thing as a bottle of fifth. What drink is fifth?
You know what? Keep talking. I'm Googling.
Can somebody explain? Anybody? What's a bottle of fifth? I'm not getting a response.
I'm Googling while you talk.
All right. So now he goes to the hook. Yeah, we all have fun when the sun goes down. Some of us get a little rowdy. Oh, there go rowdy. At least the words in there, you feel me? Just kick up dust, something, something, something. Like, I don't know. It was, maybe it's because the vocals was lower than the beat, or he didn't say it clearly, but I have no clue what he said there. Not a clue. Then he goes first. This is the verse. This man, me and my homeboys in the Army, right? We had this thing, right? Where we would say, you know, I can't believe this man just said this out of his hot ass mouth, basically saying hot breath, right? This man, Shotgun Shane, said out his hot ass mouth, boop, boop, knock, knock. No, sorry. Bop, bop, knock, knock, you stitchy, whatever that is. I don't know I couldn't tell exactly what that word was, but this man said, bop, bop, knock, knock, you stitchy. What the fuck is that? Vic, you like to help folks. Help this man. What is that?
Boop, boop.
Bop, bop. What's
knock,
bop, bop?
knock.
No. What's bop, bop?
Oh, well, bop, bop. Well, I know what a bop, bop is. A bop, bop. That's like when you feed your child something. Bop. You want a bop, bop? You want a bop, bop? Like, you know, you feed it, you want a bop, bop? You want a bop, bop?
You want a bop, bop? I got
a friend that when he feeds it, you know, he want a bop, bop. But I don't know if you should use boop, boop, or bop, bop, or beep, beep in a rhyme.
No one should ever say bop, bop, knock, knock when they're rapping. Not a soul.
Hold on now, say the line again. Let me make it make sense.
Bop, bop, knock, knock, you stitchy.
You stitchy?
Maybe he said something else there, but I don't know what he said there.
Knock,
so
knock.
I put stitchy because that's what it sounded like.
Bop, bop.
Bop, knock, knock. I guess he was talking knock, knock joke.
Oh, bop, no. See, hold on. Let me help him.
Knock, knock. I don't know.
Let me help him.
Go ahead.
Because sometimes when I come up to the door, I'll hit it with my elbow like, bop, bop. Knock, knock.
That's not helping this man.
There you go with that Steel Ninja stuff, bro. Stop that.
That's not helping that man. All right, so then he goes, I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star. Pop a few painkillers. Now we about to take it to the top. Well, the reason why I say top is because he was like singing it. It was bad. All right, so I get what he's saying. You know, you get high off of painkillers, you going to the top, but it was whack. Then he goes, hop in the bed of my truck, turn it on up, get a little drunk. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that. nothing wrong with that. That's cool. Then he goes, crank it on up, crank it on up. Again. Then the hook comes back. I'm not gonna go back to the hook. We already know what that sounds like. Then he goes, this is his third verse, okay? Then he goes, Then he goes, got Tennessee whiskey in my yaddy. I say yaddy because he sang it and it was horrible. All right. Then after that, he goes, because them Jaeger bombs nearly broke my heart. Have you ever seen a redneck in some Gucci? I put Gucci.
Gucci.
With a Bass Pro hat and a mullet in the back.
Mullet in the back.
I've seen plenty of rednecks with a mullet or with a hat on and a mullet in the back. One, his name is.
But were they in some Gucci?
I don't know what they were in. They weren't in Gucci or Gucci when I saw them.
Well,
I highly doubt this man's in Gucci, or else we would have saw that. So he probably didn't say Gucci.
He said Gucci.
And I mean, he has a child, so he's been in some Gucci.
And he probably had on the Bass Pro hat with the mullet in the back.
And he could have. He could have. That's an interview question. Did you conceive a child with a Bass Pro hat on with a mullet in the back? We want to know. All right.
While saying bop bop.
All right, then he goes, this is the part, bro. He goes, they call me shotgun. Then he paused. And guess what he did?
What?
Shotgun. No one could have seen that coming.
I'm getting lightheaded.
It's so hot. Yo, King, can you stand up there and turn that fan on, please, higher? Yo, this is what this man said. At the end, he put his hands over his mouth like this, right? So we can all hear, as if we couldn't hear. He put his hands over his mouth like this. And because he said, they call me shotgun, you hear his voice come out, right, of his mouth with an echo effect. And he goes, shotgun.
You missed the part.
Oh my God.
You missed the part.
It's so hot.
Because when he actually done that,
oh my God.
Let me show you the genius, the art at work, okay? When he did that, and he said, they call me shotgun, right? He utilizes the scene with him and his partner because they both did it. They both said
yes, they both did it. So they was hollering down the block. Remember, you used to holler down the block. I'm from New York, so when I was a kid, I see my friends up the road, I used to holler down the block. Ah, whatever it was.
So I got a question.
Never once did I go,
did you ever?
What's that, bro?
Did you ever holler for yourself? Chief!
Nah, I haven't.
Because literally he was hollering for himself.
Somebody got to holler for him, I guess, right? But look, that's all I got for the breakdown, man. The hook comes back. Now I agree with you on the video. I like the video. It was, he had family in there. It looked like it might have been his girl or wife. His child was in there. That's beautiful. I like that. There was another little boy in the video, flexing with his shirt off.
Yeah.
He was rowdy. He was the only rowdy motherfucker in the goddamn video. But yeah, man, the video was okay. It wasn't nothing crazy. There was no plot to it or nothing. It was just, he people having fun to his song.
I do agree with you. With a song title called Rowdy, you expect them to be rowdy. And this was more, there was more like a kickback.
Yeah, like you can't name your song something that sounds nothing like your song because no one's getting rowdy to that. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, people will get rowdy to that. Play that in the club. Motherfuckers gonna start throwing beer bottles at the DJ. Turn this shit on. They're gonna turn on shit.
Shout out Shotgun saying, actually, for the record, I liked it. Because I liked the melody. I really liked the melody, and I thought it could have been named something else, but I like little cool out records like that. It was a little cool record.
It was a laid back, cool, like slide record. You know, it was that's what it was.
Maybe you should have called it Slide.
But yeah, or Nap Time or something.
Yeah.
Or
you ready for the next one?
Anything but Rowdy.
You ready for the next one?
Let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and move on. Please save me. Next video is going to save the day, people.
Next video of the episode. And it's actually funny. At one point in time, these two gentlemen were at each other's throat. I didn't do this on purpose. This is irony.
So
these two gentlemen. Huh?
Okay, go ahead. My bad. All
right, next video of the episode is Mr. Ryan Upchurch, or Upchurch, whatever you like to call him. Because sometimes he calls himself Ryan Upchurch, sometimes it's Upchurch. This video is by Upchurch, and the name of the video is Pioneer. And as always, you know it's directed by a Loose Vision. All right, let me start it off the proper way. A person who is among the first to explore settle a new country or area. That's how the video starts, with the definition of pioneer. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Okay. What I really, really liked, this video was so creative in so many ways that you might miss it. First and foremost, I really like how they show like the Polaroids of fans, the Polaroids of shows. Yeah. They had some fan mail in there. I thought that was really, really cool. I was actually looking at the pictures, because I remember when I met Upchurch, they took a Polaroid. He took a Polaroid picture of me and him. I was like, am I in there? Am I in there? I ain't in there. There's some pictures of Ryan when he was a kid. I felt real good because there's a picture where he has on a Dallas Cowboys shirt. Me being a Cowboys fan, that made me feel good. But that was a really, really cool part that made you just look. So that I could just turn the volume down and just look, because for nostalgic reasons, that was really, really cool. Loose Vision, you utilized that really, really dope. Then it went from there to behind the scene footage from concerts, behind the scene footage from meet and greets, behind the scene footage from him recording. I thought, like, dang, that was dope. They went from Polaroids to behind the scene. Made me think that the whole concept of the video was going to be that. And I was actually okay if that was the premise of the entire video, right? Okay. Then the first thing that you see from the actual visual is him, like in the black and white scene of him kind of just, doing his thing. And you see this burning clock.
Yeah, fire.
And the hook comes in, to the end of time. I was like, fire. Oh, shit, they're burning the clock. The end of time.
End of time. I love concepts when the video and the song go together. Seamlessly.
Church. You and Loose Vision, y'all are sticking the game up.
I like that. I like that.
It's even fair, church. Right there. 1 minute into the song, and y'all hit us with something so simple but so deep, to the end of time, and your ass burnt the clock. God.
I feel you.
has at the end of that line, at the end of that verse, he says, hit the moonwalk when I'm leaving every interview. Never looking back, even when I leave the room.
Killed it. But on top of that, the flow, bro, the flow was on point the whole song. Even the singing was on point, bro.
Church.
I fucks with this one. I put it on my personal country rap list.
Church. I hadn't even made it to the second verse, and this thing was already a thing of perfection. You really could have ended the song with the hook in one verse, and I'd have been cool.
The hook is fire.
You pay homage and tribute to your fans. You gave us a dope metaphor and gave us a visual to accompany the metaphor. Burning
and
clock.
in the song, in his verses, it all goes together too, because in his verses he references time and things like that go with the visual and with the hook. It was dope all together, all the way through.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next part because I know you're gonna break the bars down. Then when they come back to the second verse, right? You see this burning money. You see this money burning. And the bar is, if money all you flexing, you live in the cheapest story. And they're showing the money burning.
Mm-hmm.
If that's all you rapping about, talking about, your story cheap as hell, sir.
You can't relate to many people. You know that high dollar, high fashion talk. You're not relating to most people.
That's why we burning the money up. We burning the money up. Like Church is borderline playing with the genre when it comes to his metaphors.
How he says things too. How he says some of his bars, how he says it sounds playful. So just like you're saying, it does sound like he's playing with the genre, bro.
He said, I kicked the door off so nobody could knock it. You know the dope part? You know
I'm not going to say that about that because I have something written down.
You know the dope part about that? In being a pioneer, you're the first. This is your land. You travel this thing. So shit, you can walk through the door and throw the door away. Mm-hmm. How can anything say about anything you do? Because you're trendsetting. You're the pioneer of the land. I kicked the door off so nobody can knock it. Y'all don't play with church.
Come on.
Y'all know how to play with church.
Let's go, y'all. Come through the door.
let me say this because I'm going to let you break the bars down. I love Church most when he does songs like this. This song, Desperado, Next to Red, all of these songs are in the same pocket. Yes. This is my favorite Upchurch.
Yes.
When he gives us the harmonies and the bars.
Mm-hmm. So it makes it mean something.
Yes. And I'm sure everybody likes Church in different pockets, and that's what makes him one of the greatest and definitely one of the best doing it in this genre. But I'd say Church is one of the best doing it in music, period. You know what I'm saying? Creating his lane, captivating his fan base. You know what I'm saying? But when he's in that pocket and he's harmonizing and giving bars, and actually he'll deliver them light, but when you think about them, they're heavy. Sometimes it's not about the complexity, because he ain't hitting you with all these big. Sometimes like on songs like this, these are simple things that you can grasp, and you be like, "Oh shit!"
Like you can feel like, "Oh, damn, okay." Like,
yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, now when he ended the video how he started, just with a black screen with words, and those words were, "You were born the son of the South. You became the king of Dixie. You are now the pioneer." And Church didn't create country rap, but he became the king of country rap. And now it's almost like, or he is the pioneer of it because he is giving us so many different styles. Mm-hmm. There are not a lot of people that do what Church do in this genre.
Yep.
You got some rabbity rap. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I can only think of maybe 5 people, maybe more, but right now on top of my head, and I'm not gonna make a list to offend anybody, but there are like the pocket that Church is in, that very entertaining pocket. There are not a lot of people doing it.
Right.
There are not a lot of people. So with this record, in my opinion, he successfully maintains the throne as the king of country rap.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And and when I say that, I'm not saying he's the best lyricist. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying all around package, I don't think it's not a lot of people rocking with him.
Nope.
There are people, and there might be people that are rocking with him, but then when you include how he's captivated his fan base, that's when he separates himself.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are people that, you know, I'm sure there are people that they'll say this person is better, you know what I'm saying? But then when we say he's done all this and built the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
So he is definitely a pioneer. Like, because he's the only person that's been able to bring fans to the genre the way he has.
I agree, absolutely. All right, so look, before we start this, so Upchurch, you're saying Ryan Upchurch was beefing with Shotgun Shane.
They were beefing. They had a verbal back and forth for years.
No songs exchanged?
Might have been some subs here and there.
Okay. No doubt about it. Shotgun will get washed. Easy, like dirty socks. You just toss the socks in the wash machine by themselves. That's how bad the wash is. By themselves, no other clothes, just the socks.
But I gotta say this: they have squashed. Okay. They're cool now. They're cool.
Okay. Because
I don't want people to think that Vic and Chief are trying to bring the beef back.
Nah, never that. I'm not trying to, you know, if I want people, if I want to hear beef, I want to hear it through the music anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grown men, you know what I'm saying? We only get violent if we have to defend ourselves, defend our families, defend the people who we're around. You know, other than that, we're not trying to get, you know, violent or physical, none of that. So I wouldn't want to push beef on anyone.
Right.
I would like to see some healthy competition in the genre, because somebody need to spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Shotgun aside, you know, he don't need to spice anything. He need to. Yeah. All right. So let's get back to Ride Upchurch, bro, because he saved the night for me, bro. I was hurting. You know how I do the reviews. I go on the back porch. I twist one up. I burn that as I'm listening to the song. And then when I'm done, I get into the type. And boy, oh boy, what a man. Look, I'm not calling this man my savior or Jesus or Allah or something like that. But for me, he flew in like goddamn Superman, bro. Saved the damn day. Saved the damn day. All right, so first he starts off with a bridge. And I'm going to go through the song, and I want to talk about something that I think is real important that people need to know, and something that I hope Shotgun Shane listens through the whole thing, because I want him to understand this, what I'm going to say at the end. All right. But Ryan Upchurch, song's Pioneer. He goes, came, way from the bottom. I'm going up and never stopping. My, no worries about, I couldn't tell what he said here, but so I wrote Paulin, because that's what it sounded like. Paulin, when I hit the ground, just bass, drop it. So we just went through how not to repeat yourself numerous times in a song, okay? But, however, and this is not because it's Upchurch, all right? However, how he did it was definitely the way that you should do it, or the way that someone should do it, you know? Because like the singing, the rapping was on point. How he sang and rapped together, he went back and forth with it. You know, it was like freaking a French goddamn chef meal. You know what I'm saying? So that was the bridge, all right? So then it goes into the hook. So the hook, he goes, here, sing it with me. To the end of time,
we
go pioneers who broke the most. Bro, that shit was fire. Of course, I can't sing, so
Neither can I.
Stupid, but I don't care because that shit was fire. It came off dope as fuck. Then he goes and he starts rapping. He goes, top down in the woods, no sound, green on the ground, building hip hop mounds. Bar, all right? And anyone could catch that, okay? So it's not something super crazy, but it was dope. It was definitely a dope bar. Then he goes, song still spinning in my hometown, in the future when my name's passed around. So he's basically saying that, yo, look, my town's still spinning me from when I started to now. I think how long was his career? 12 years? 13 years. So from point A, year one, day one. Point B, maybe it wasn't day one. I can't say that he was fired from day one. I can't say that because I don't know. But I'm just saying, early on in his career to now, they're still spinning his records. His hometown loves him. All right, Nashville loves the man. Then he goes, oh yeah, then, you know, in the future, my name's still gonna be passed around because they're gonna keep playing my music. So even when I'm done, my music's gonna live on, and they're gonna keep playing it to the end of time when they're burning the clocks. You feel me? All right. Then he goes, they'll say that he's a pioneer. They say that he's a pioneer. And he goes, they'll say, and he repeats it again. They'll say he's a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? Like that was dope.
That was not bad then, Chief.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey, sometimes it come out decent. You know what? Nah, I was like, but then he goes into the verse. Then he goes, waltz on the scene. Whole, you know, he country. This man said waltz. I definitely would have said walk. Definitely. That man country.
No, when he said waltz, I actually think he meant to say that because it's kind of more of a like a little swag walk,
like a Conor McGregor.
Yeah. I think he meant that.
I know he meant it, but him using that choice of word, you know, because I haven't heard rappers say waltz.
Right.
I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying? I know the word exists. I know the word, but I just don't hear people saying that. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a country thing to say. Waltz. So he waltzed on the scene, hold game like a ballroom. Waltz on the scene, hold game like a ballroom. So he's not talking about an actual ballroom where you go dancing or something like that. He's talking about like a basketball court. Or know, that's a room. I'm wrong.
Okay, look. Waltz on the scene. Say the line again.
Waltz. Okay, so he said waltz on the scene, hold game like a ballroom.
Where do you do the waltz at? In a ballroom.
Okay. So I mean, hey, that's a double entendre to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's a double entendre to me. So yeah, that makes sense too.
That makes it even doper.
Yeah, exactly. I love double and triples. Then he goes, came out the mud, added gold to my dance shoes. I really don't like when people my pet peeve is multis. A multi is when you use two or more words that rhyme in consecutive bars, all right, or consecutive lines. Okay, so he goes, waltz on the scene, whole game like a ballroom. Came out the mud, added gold to my dance shoes. It doesn't sound right to my ear. You know what I'm saying? It's okay because plenty of rappers do it. You know, 50 Cent, his favorite rapper, 50 Cent does it all the time. This man never has multis. What's that?
Triple entendre.
Okay, what we talking about? Oh, you found something?
Waltz.
Oh, yeah, with the dance shoes.
You waltz in a ballroom and you have dance shoes.
Hey, yeah.
That's a triple.
Yeah. So that is.
That man is dope.
He's fire, bro. You know somebody's dope when you can sit here and have your own perspective of what their bar is, and then someone else goes, "No, yo, like you did. This is the bar," and I'm like, "God damn, that is the bar." But my shit, what I thought was the bar. You know, they have you thinking. You know what I mean? Have you deep in thought and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like that. That's dope. Then he goes, hit the moon. You know, he said moon, like he dragged it out. Hit the moonwalk when I'm leaning every interview. Hit the moonwalk when I'm leaning every interview. Come on, man. Never look back, even when I'm leaving rooms. When that man leave the meeting, just say bye to his back. He gone, bro. My dog pulled the camera on part of my back, B.
And he moonwalking.
Remember that? Part of my back, B. You remember that, Cameron?
Yeah.
He pulled the camera on their head. And then he goes, I could cop a phantom when I wake up in the morning. But if this is what you were talking about, but if money's all you flexing, then your life, the cheapest story. Come on, man. He's telling you, bro, I got paper. I can go get that phantom. That's no problem.
I ain't gotta talk about it though.
I can go get that, get that Bentley. You see the Lamb. You see these Mustangs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go get that. That's not a problem. And matter of fact, he might just go get it. Fuck it. Why not? Right? But but he's still, there's something deeper about the music for him. You know what I mean? It's something deeper about explaining your life, explaining his life to folks. So that was fire. Then he said he wanted to show love. Oh, no, he didn't say this, but yeah, I'm sorry. He did say this. He said, I want to show love to the South for giving him the glory. All right. He didn't say it like that. There was a certain part in there that I didn't understand. So I played it back a million times, I put the phone directly in my ear. I just couldn't understand what he said. It was like 2 words, or a word or two. Then he goes, I'm the man that makes dirt and dust an allegory. All right, so check me out, right? Immediately, I know that that's a bar. I know that that's a bar because he said, I can make dirt and dust an allegory. When you say something like that, in that structure, in that way, it's meant to be a bar. So, you know me, I'm Googling.
I thought I seen a mouse.
Google, because I don't know what out. Seen the mouse? I
thought I seen a mouse.
Damn.
That's why I was looking at it.
You better get that. So he goes, the man that makes dirt and dust an allegory. So I'm curious now. What the fuck does allegory mean? I've heard the word, don't know how it's used, don't know the meaning. So I looked it up, and it made it even more fire. He goes, no, he goes, sorry. He goes, allegory means a story, poem. Yo, you really got something crawled around, bro? You really got, bro, what'd you just throw at it?
An ink pen, but nothing moved. I'll address it after the show.
Then it says, so allegory, the word allegory. Allegory means a story, poem, or picture that could be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning, typically a moral or political one. So now, go back to what he's saying. All right. So allegory means a story, poem, right? Or picture. The story and the poem is the music and what he's saying in the music, right? Then it goes that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning. Hidden meanings. We've been talking about double entendres, triple entendres. Those are hidden meanings because it could mean multiple different things. Like it was a hidden meaning to me what it actually meant. You know what I mean? What you said sounds like what it actually meant. But I took it as, all right, so, you know, he said hold game like a ballroom. So I'm thinking it's a game in a basketball court. That's the ballroom. People play ball there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking. But the hidden meaning, you know, is what I was thinking of. The actual meaning is what you said. Typically a moral or political one. So I never heard Upchurch saying anything political or rapping anything political. And I respect that about him because he could easily, I don't know what his political views are, but he could easily do the whole political rap music and probably take off even more. Yeah. That's not his thing. He's making what Hard Target, the other Ryan, you know what I'm saying? He's making it what he says is arena music, stadium music. That's the stuff that lasts. 20 years from now, you could play Pioneer in the stadium and he'll be 50 years old performing that song and the whole arena will be hollering.
Yes.
It's one of those, you know what I'm saying? So, but he says moral, or the definition is typically a moral or political one. So X out the political. And then moral. Now, when you go back up here, he says he wants to show love to the South for giving him the glory. That's his morals. His morals are to show love back to the people who showed him love and got him to where he's at by providing the music that he does for them. You know what I'm saying? The whole definition of allegory goes with the actual the bars. You know what I'm saying? So I absolutely felt that was fire. Then he goes, keep talking, all right. Stay up, play all night. Draw pictures of my enemies' and visions. I like music's life, like time moving, take a hike. If you ask what's next, back then I'd probably say a bite. Bro, let's break that down, okay? Let's break that down. He says, keep talking, all right. Stay up all night. So you keep talking. As you talking, I'm staying up all night, tossing and turning, having visions. Not dreams about your ass. So don't think I'm dreaming about you. I'm having visions of tearing your ass up. You feel me? So then he goes, music's life, like time moving, take a hike, right? So that goes back to the whole premise of the song, right? Then so it's music's life. So he's saying music is life for him, or it is life for a lot of people. Like time. Music is life like time. Come on, man. Time takes all life. You feel me? So music is just gonna be here. It's just gonna be here, basically, what you're saying. Music's life like time moving, take a hike. It's time to get moving. Time's moving. It's not gonna wait for you, bro. Get up, get on them goddamn hiking boots and take your ass hiking and walk and go and get what you want to get, bro. You feel me? But then he goes, if you ask what's next back then, I'd probably say a bike. Bro, he's talking about a motorcycle, which he did get back then. You feel me? But he just said, take a hike. Nah, you know what? If it's me, back then I would have got a bike. Walking's too slow. Hiking's too slow for me. I'm trying to hop on this bike and get to where I'm going. You feel me? Man. All right. Then he goes, then the hook comes back in. One more time. Sing it with me. Not one more time. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
To the end of time.
All right, that was off. We got to work on that. But you get what I'm saying. That shit's fire, bro. Every time I think about it, I'm like, yo, that shit's lit, bro. He killed that. All right, and then he goes through the whole hook again. Now, then he goes into the next verse. He goes, and here we go again with the ballroom type shit, right? Velvet red carpet on my best dress shoes. That boy got velvet on the shoes. This ain't that pelvet, you know, that fake velvet. This ain't
The
that
real
velvet,
deal.
boy. This the real deal on these feet, boy. All right, so then he goes walking what I don't see this part I didn't understand what he said. So this is what I wrote. Walking what I don't need a term artists misuse. I don't understand what happened there. So I tried to understand. I didn't understand what happened there. Then he goes, lit fuse, homie lighting rockets. Lit fuse, he's lighting the rocket. Lit fuse, homie lighting rockets, right? Then he goes, dodging every bullet on everything. Now I'm riding the comet. So he goes light or lit fuse, homie lighting rockets, dodging every bullet, right? On everything. Now I'm riding comet. He on everything. You feel me? You know what I mean? If it's on the music, he on that. If it's country music, he on that. If it's rock, he on that. If it's rap, he on that. You feel me? If it's living the lavish life like he talked about earlier, you know what I'm saying, and that being the cheap life, you know what I'm saying, and realistically, he's on that, but he's not, he's not, you know, like he's not cheap as far as like what he spends his money on. He's just saying the cheapest way to live is flossing your shit all the time, but he's on all that, right? If it come down in the hands, I'm sure he's on that. So my dog said, dodging every bullet on everything. Now I'm riding comets. He's on everything. Now he on the comet. Then he goes, we two different rooms. See, this part I didn't know what he said, but I think this is what he said. He goes, we two different rooms of profit. I could never fit in the biggest baller's pocket. Bro, come on. Come on. Come on, bro.
How big are you?
Different rooms of profit. I can never fit in the biggest baller's pocket. You can't put me in a pocket. You can't put me in a box. You can't. That's a fact. You can't put him in a box. Ain't no way.
He makes too many different styles.
Too much. Way too many different types of music. Way too many different types of songs. Way too many different types of styles for you to put him in a box. It's impossible. And that's what makes an artist even more dangerous. You know what I mean? Because you know that they can get on whatever and really do some damage,
Successfully for him.
Yeah, it's absolutely. All right, then he goes, and I would never die. I'm living as a target. I kick the door off so nobody can knock it. Then he knew that was such a fire bar. He goes, bro, giggled.
You caught that?
Yeah, of course I caught it. I'll be laughing at my own, that wasn't a joke. But when it comes to jokes, I laugh at my own jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes my jokes be funny to me. I don't know what am I supposed to do. But it was fire. You know what I'm saying? That I like that cocky attitude. As far as it's a mixture of cocky and confident. So I like those type of attitudes.
And to me, it's necessary. To me, it's necessary in hip hop.
Absolutely, you have to have that. You have to have that, or else you're gonna be shotgun shamed. Anyway, then he goes back into the bridge. Came, way from the bottom. So, and then it goes back into the hook. So we already know all that. So now let's talk about the song a little bit before this is done. All right. So the way he built this song, because when I'm going through it, it was built. It wasn't just hook, verse, hook, done, or hook, verse, hook, done, or just verses, done. The structure of the song, like what's important and people should know is that when you want to make a great song, like your structure has to be abnormal. You can make a great song with the normal structure, as I just said, with the verse, hook, verse, or verse, or hook, verse, hook, that type of method. You can still make a great song. But to me, the greatest songs have unexpectedness to it. You know what I'm saying? I was not when I first listened to it, I'm thinking he's coming in with the hook, right? But then it gets to what really sounds like a hook. Now I'm listening, and then he goes into the verse. So I'm like, what was that first part? Went back, and I was like, I see. I was like, he bridged that. Because when I got into the second verse, second hook, it was just the hook portion. It wasn't that bridge anymore. It was just the hook portion. So I was like, so he bridged it in the beginning, right? So then, going through the song, oh wow, bar, oh shit, ooh, he said what? So I'm going through the rest of the song. And then I get to after the last verse, that he repeats the bridge again. So now it's the bridge again, and then it goes back into the hook. So he actually went bridge, hook, verse, bridge, hook. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like saying race car backwards. What's it called when you can say a word? You can say a word backwards and forwards. I think it's something with an S.
I can't think of it.
Yeah, I can't think of the word. But racetrack or race car is spelled the same backwards or forward. So it's one of them type of things where it's actually, no, I'm wrong when it comes to the song. Because it was bridge, hook, verse, right? Then it goes hook, verse, bridge, hook. If it was the race car thing that I'm talking about, it would have been from the back, it would have went bridge, hook, verse, like it did, and it would go back the other way. So I was wrong about that. But however, this is how you build a great song. But then that's not just it. It's the harmonizing. It's the singing, which he sounded great on this. It's the flow, right? It's the delivery. How he delivered this shit was on point. The flow and delivery are two different things. Flow is how the bars, how your lines are, and what you say, flows, basically. You know what I'm saying? How what you say flows with the music. Now, when it comes to what's the other shit I just said, bro? What did I just say?
You're talking about the build of the song.
Yeah, but it's I said flow and delivery. So now the delivery is how you say it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the flow of the song, how the song flows. It's how you say what you're saying. So he had everything was on point. Everything. There was not a flaw in the song. And there was one part that I didn't like because of the, I like the multis. But other than that, I think everything else, he had multis in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, but overall, great song. The video was fire. Like we already discussed that, so there's no need to go back into that. But overall, great song, man. I really enjoyed that when I put it on my personal country rap playlist.
Okay.
Because I definitely listening to that over and over again.
All right. This episode, I have a project shout out. Okay. So before I even get to my project shout out, let me shout out my people real quick. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for you to abruptly end like that on me. I'm sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this portion of the Country Rap Report is brought to you by Asset Distribution. Asset Distro is a best-in-class music distribution platform for labels, artists, and rights holders. Distribute your music worldwide while cutting out the middleman and retaining ownership of your content. Log on to www.assetdistro.com to sign up today. All right. Today's project shout out is by my guy representing Louisiana, representing that boot, my guy Big Poe. Big Poe just dropped a full-length project off the heels of his hit record, Bayou Baby, raised in the 80s. Boom, 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 boom. All right. He just released a brand new album. It's called Long Road to Nashville. All right. This thing, actually, he took it back to the days of Master P, because I haven't seen an album having this many songs. It was released March 17th and it has 16 songs. but it's 16 songs. It's only 49 minutes long. All right. There are features on this project with John Connor, Billy the Kid, Kentucky Music Mafia, Charlie Farley, as well as someone named John Widowmaker. All right. If y'all get an opportunity, please check out Big Po's Long Road to Nashville. And when you check it out, let them know you heard about it on the Country Rap Report. That's your project shout out.
Cheers. I gotta listen to that. I like Big Poe. Ooh.
You know how when you see something and you just keep looking? I don't even know if I seen anything. I don't even know if I seen anything. It might have been a shadow. I'm not even sure.
Ain't nothing over there.
All right, so look, let's get into it before we get up out of here. Everybody out there, again, remember, we are ranked number 2 when it comes to country rap playlist. So y'all, please keep listening to the Country Rap Report playlist on Spotify. We greatly appreciate it. All right, Chief, it's that time. It's that time. Are we going to be adding Shotgun Shane, Rowdy to the Country Rap Report playlist on Spotify? Before you answer that question, hold that thought. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone willing to follow Shotgun Shane, y'all make sure y'all look him up on Instagram at the real Shotgun Shane. That's the real Shotgun Shane. Will Rowdy be going on to the playlist?
Oh, huh?
Will Rowdy be going on to the playlist? Chief, where are you going?
Did you hear that?
No, I did not.
You didn't hear that?
Chief, don't do him like that, Chief. Chief, don't do him like that, Chief.
It's too late. He's already gone.
Oh, Chief, don't do him like that, Chief. All right.
Next to the Pioneer.
Okay, before I was not ready for that, Chief. Before
you got to be ready.
Next song, Upchurch, Pioneer. Before we decide, we will be adding that to the Spotify playlist, which is called Country Rap Report Playlist. If you are not already following Ryan Upchurch on Instagram, make sure you follow him at Ryan Upchurch, RyanUpChurch on Instagram. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me pull it up. Will we be adding Ryan Upchurch, Pioneer, to the Country Rap Report playlist?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're doing it in real time. It is now added to the Country Rap Report playlist. Let me show you guys.
Oh, then that was supposed to be my job to show.
Yeah, go ahead, pull it up.
I'm over here slacking. All right, let's see what we got. Is it there? Oh, y'all see that?
Ryan Upchurch, Pioneer, has been added to the playlist. And again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the project shout out for this episode was by Big Poe. And y'all can follow him on Instagram at Big Poe Music. Big Poe Music. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Baby.
Bayou Baby. Raised in the 80s. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's it. That's all we have. Before we get up out of here, I want to say thank you to everyone. Got to say shout out and thank you to that girl, Creek and Mariah, one of the hardest working mods in the game. She definitely holds it down. She holds it down in that chat when I'm not here, when Chief's not there, but she still holds it down. So if you guys have not subscribed to Creek and Mariah's channel, please go subscribe to Creek and Mariah's channel. Super mod. We need to get that girl a cape. All right, how can they find you, Chief?
Hey, you can find me on Instagram at Trailer Made Chief. Traylormade _ Chief. That's TRAYLORMADE _ Chief. Over on Facebook, I'm Kashif McCormick, KASHIF. And on YouTube, I am Chief _ Traylormade Records. There we go. I finally figured it out.
All right, now, before I let y'all know where to find me, ladies and boys and girls, if y'all ain't got nothing going on November the 9th through 13th, y'all need to get out there on the water. Get your lady, get your friend, get your partner, get somebody you want to spend some time with, and make sure y'all hit their high tides and low lights. All right? Country rap is a country rap cruise. On this cruise ship, you're going to have live performances by Moccasin Creek, Seth Anthony, Catfish Cooley, Hard Target, Dirty, Simple Man, Dusty Lee, Corey Spires, and Brad Win the Bill. High tides and low lights. Get your country rap cruise on. They're going to be leaving New Orleans. They're leaving New Orleans and they're going to Cozumel. All right? I'm working very, very hard to get myself there. Y'all need to work very, very hard to get yourself there. November the 9th through 13th. High tides and low lights. All right. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Riding Dirty Radio, on Facebook at Victor Vic XL Walker. Again, ladies and boys and girls, make sure you join the Country Rap Report group over on Facebook. And make sure you guys follow us on Instagram. And if you haven't already, again, please subscribe to the channel. All right?
We appreciate
now, this is something I want to talk about here before we go. We have a 99-cent membership. That's nothing. But what I'm going to start doing, and if Chief's available, once we get the membership up to X amount, because it's not about money to me, I want to start doing something I call Free Lunch Fridays. So I would like to go, once we get to X amount of members, every Friday, I would like to go live, hit that wheel, pick a member's name, and cash out them free lunch. But I need more people. We need more people to become members of the channel. Okay? That way, you know, I feel like if we'd say X amount of, now I ain't talking about free lunch for you and your people. I'm talking about, but you can go to Chick-fil-A and get your number one.
I feel you.
Free Lunch Fridays. So, man, become a member today. We're greatly, greatly appreciate it. We're trying to give back. We ain't trying to take from. All right, ladies and boys and girls, that's all I got. You got more, Chief?
That's it. We done.
All right, again, thank you guys. Salute to all our first and last time listeners. We are the Country Rap Report. It's your boy Vic XL.
And your boy Chief.
Until next episode, y'all. Peace.